Welcome to the service clinic at Low Country Harley-Davidson. I'm Doc Harley. Sorry to say I've got a sad traveler story to share. We just finished with our fall rally in Myrtle Beach, had a traveler coming to the beach for the fun time and stopped on by our dealership here in Charleston and said, I've got a loose muffler clamp. Can you tighten it up? I said, sure. We brought his motorcycle on, put it on the lift and brought it up, and we went, yeah, this is loose. We're gonna have to replace this. But when we were examining, this part was loose, and we started following up, and we looked over and we said, oh man, we've got to go look on the other side. So we did. We came around to the other side, and sure enough, inside here is a nut and a support, and it was broke. And when that breaks, we start looking around, and sure enough, there was a crack on his Y pipe here. My goodness, it's like, what happened? Did the egg come first or the chicken? Because was the loose mounting on the muffler, and then that put excessive vibration that broke the bracket up here, that put extra stress on the Y pipe and cracked it? Who knows? But this tech tip is really for you guys 07 to 08. I've got a brand new pipe here. It cracks right here. It had just begun on his, not enough to blowtorch and heat up and burn stuff, but we saw the crack coming across here. And in my theory, because 07 and 08, they had an O2 sensor here, they have a weld here, and then of course they've always had the weld here for going across here. Well, the two welds, that makes this heated area pretty weak, I would say, or at least stressed. And so you've got the exhaust heat coming directly through here, you've got the muffler and the pipe shaking up and down, and this one, if you let your brackets get loose, they shake, and then we act like a wishbone on Thanksgiving. It just wants to pull apart on itself. Sorry to say the guy on his trip, of course, limited funds, didn't have the money for the pipe, and I understand, because since 07, 08, the price of this pipe has gone up. It is now $450, and then you add each clamp, and the clamp up here is special. Let me show you on this one here. The bracket that broke, which always breaks right at the bend, has a special clamp that is shaped for it to go in. So not the clamp down here or the ones that are on either side of the muffler, but this one is special in itself. So this goes in to this bracket and this clamp to hold it in place so it can be bolted in above the starter. So when you add the $450 for the pipe, and then you've got 1, 2, 3 clamps on it at about 30 bucks a piece, and then installation, wow, I don't think I could afford that kind of expense on a traveler's trip. So you guys are doing your own maintenance at home. You're checking your motorcycle off, and yeah, you're holding your muffler and going, okay, these rubber mounts need to be replaced, or yeah, this clamp is a little loose, I'm going to take care of it. But are you looking at the area that it is above the starter? Is that bracket good? Is the clamp tight? Have you inspected in this area where it possibly can crack? These are the things that you need to keep an eye on, 07 to 08. And then you guys that have earlier motorcycles from 08 and earlier, anything with a Y pipe, this area is the weakest point, because as I said, it's a wishbone. Both sides are fighting each other, trying to go back and forth on it. So during your maintenance, check this bracket, this hanger, and also this area for the crack. I know there are some guys out there that are fantastic welders, and if you start seeing the crack, take this off and see if you can do a nice little bead on there to protect it and maybe reinforce it with a plate or something. I'm just saying, for you guys that have 07 and 08 with the O2 sensor here, check this area before you go on a long trip, or even on your daily maintenance that you're looking at. Check it out, because I don't want you to be hit with this expensive part on your trip. This is Doc Harley. We'll see you next week.